Hi, it's me, this is my channel, and this is our series, Cretaceous Wonders. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about birds. You heard that right. We are going to be talking about birds in a horror series. Why? Because not all birds are good and fluffy like our feathered friends at home. There are also big, scary birds out there too. Now, although the Cretaceous period was full of huge flying reptiles like the mighty pterosaurs, they were not actually reptiles at all, but rather huge flying dinosaurs called avian reptiles, or more simply, birds. Now, with hundreds of species discovered around the world, these feathery giants ruled the skies during the peak of the dinosaurs, soaring high above the lush rainforest and shallow seas. But then the asteroid came and killed them all off. Or did it? Well, not quite. In reality, many bird species survived the mass extinction event 66 million years ago and continue to live on today. So today, let us take flight and explore some of the most fascinating prehistoric birds whose descendants are still alive today. A massive flightless bird which lived in North America during the late Cretaceous period about 70 to 65 million years ago. This bizarre bird had a thick, sturdy beak like a parrot, long legs and powerful feet for wading in shallow waters, and a neck like a crane. It was about the size of an ostrich and weighed approximately 350 pounds. Although this bird couldn't fly, its ancestors were likely small, swift flyers who evolved from shorebirds such as herons and eagles. Over time, it developed into a flightless subspecies after arriving in North America and evolving into a large wading bird adapted for life on land. Fossils of Entelodontus have been found in various places throughout the western United States, including Wyoming, New Mexico, and Colorado. The discovery of Entelodontus provides a unique example of how prehistoric birds adapted to different environments and evolved into flightless species. It is believed that the ancestors of just 10 million years. Their distinctive appearance and unusual adaptations make them a captivating subject for scientists and bird enthusiasts alike. Next up is Phorusrhacos, a massive predatory bird that lived in South America during the late Cretaceous period about 80 to 72 million years ago. This terrifying bird had a massive head, sharp hooked beak, and powerful talons that could easily snatch prey out of the air or off the ground. It stood up to 9 feet tall and had a wingspan of up to 16 feet, making it one of the largest flying creatures of its time. Phorusrhacos was a diurnal hunter, meaning it was active during the day and hunted during daylight hours. Its keen eyesight allowed it to spot prey from great distances, while its strong wings enabled it to soar effortlessly through the skies. It could reach speeds of up to 60 miles per hour when diving towards its prey. These birds fed mainly on other animals, including mammals, reptiles, and possibly even other birds. Its large size and strength meant that it was at the top of the food chain in its habitat and had few natural enemies. However, despite its success as a predator, Phorusrhacos met its end during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event 66 million years ago, along with many other species of dinosaurs and marine reptiles. But before that, it had managed to carve out a niche for itself in the fossil record as one of the most fearsome predators of all time. Terrorbirds. Now, if you thought that Phorusrhacos was scary, wait till you hear about terrorbirds. These massive predatory birds were the dominant land predators in both the northern and southern hemispheres during the late Cretaceous period. They were known for their gigantic size, powerful beaks, and dangerous talons. Terrorbirds stood up to 9 feet tall and weighed up to 400 pounds, making them among the largest and heaviest birds that ever existed. Their legs were short and sturdy, allowing them to support their massive weight, while their feet were equipped with sharp talons that could easily disembowel their prey. They had long necks and small heads with sharp hooked beaks that were perfect for tearing flesh. One of the most famous species of terrorbird is Titanis wooleri, which lived in North America during the late Cretaceous period. It was about the size of a small human and had a massive skull with a powerful beak that could deliver a fatal blow to its prey. Another well-known species is Entelodontus marshy, which lived in South America. It had a smaller skull and a thinner beak than its northern counterpart, but was still a formidable predator nonetheless. Terrorbirds were primarily carnivorous, and their diet consisted of mammals, reptiles, and other birds. They would often hunt in packs, using their size and strength to overpower their prey. Despite their fierce reputation, terrorbirds eventually went extinct during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event 66 million years ago. Hesperornis. Moving on, we have Hesperornis period about 80 to 70 million years ago. It was a highly specialized predator that had evolved to thrive in a marine environment. Its body was sleek and streamlined, resembling that of a penguin or an albatross. Its wings were short and stiff, more like flippers, which allowed it to swim underwater with ease. It had a long, narrow beak that was filled with sharp teeth for catching and consuming fish. Unlike most birds, Hesperornis couldn't walk well on land, and it spent almost all of its time in the water. It would dive deep to hunt for fish and other marine creatures, using its wings to propel itself through the water with the precision of a dolphin. The size of Hesperornis varied depending on the species. Some were relatively small, measuring around 4 feet in length, while others could grow up to 9 feet long. The largest species, Hesperornis gregori, was about the size of a great blue heron. The exact cause of their extinction is unknown, but it is believed that the changing sea levels and the Cretaceous Paleogene extinction event may have played a role. Gastornis. Up next is Gastornis, a large flightless bird that lived in Europe, Asia, and Africa during the late Cretaceous period, about 80 to 70 million years ago. Its name means stomach bird, which is derived from the Latin word for stomach, and this name was given to it because of its robust digestive system, which allowed it to digest tough plant matter with ease. Gastornis was about the size of an ostrich and weighed around 400 pounds. It had a massive head with a powerful beak that was used for crushing hard nuts and seeds. Its legs were long and slender, allowing it to run swiftly through the underbrush, while its feet were large and flat, providing stability and support. Fossil evidence suggests that Gastornis was a primarily herbivorous animal. It's believed that it mostly ate fruits, nuts, and other plant matter. It could have also supplemented its diet with insects and small animals. Despite its large size and powerful beak, Gastornis was probably not an aggressive animal. Instead, it was most likely a peaceful herbivore that used its strength only when necessary. However, it's possible that it was capable of defending itself against predators if needed. Gastornis became extinct around 66 million years ago, likely due to the same factors that caused the extinction of many other species during the Cretaceous Paleogene extinction event. So, what do you think of these magnificent beasts? How would you feel about encountering one today? If you enjoyed learning about these majestic birds, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for more videos. Thanks for watching. See ya.